Well, it's been a pretty big week for anybody who cares about censorship in the name of political correctness. First, there's the Dutch television stations that refused to show the anti-Islamicist movie Fitna. Then, Internet Host Network Solutions, took the movie's website off the servers. Then Fitna was posted and then removed from liveleak.com after that company and its staff were threatened. Now we've also gotten word that another movie critical of Islam, this one called The Life of Mohammed, is going to be abandoned after its ex-Muslim creator also received death threats. So where does it lead us? Where are we? Will all the discussion about Islam be banned? Will any discussion about any religion be banned? And most importantly, how do good people stand up for free speech and expression, given that the threats they face are obviously real? Ayaan Hirsi Ali is the author of Infidel. She has seen firsthand how the violence can trump free speech. We were just talking before we went on the air in the commercial break that I have so many friends that have come up to me and idolize you and just think you are one of the most brave people on the planet. I agree with that. You're the one who had your name stabbed into Theo Van Gogh, into his chest, for basically the same kind of stuff that we're seeing here. The movies that, you know, people don't want other people to see.
Yes.
When you saw the lack of riots from this movie last weekend, what did you think? Is that a good sign, or is this quiet before a storm?
I thought two things. First, I thought criticism and confronting Islam's flaws, it pays. If you, on the one hand, shout Islam is peace, and on the other hand, you threaten and you kill and you bomb and you behead people, you're not really very credible. The second thing I thought was Fitna, the film itself, is not blasphemous. So the argument to say Geert Wilders has blasphemed against the Quran was not there. He quotes literally from the text, and then he shows what people, believing serious Muslims, do with the message in the Quran. Mm-hmm. And all the footage he used pre-existed. So he didn't make up anything.
Are you, talk a little bit, I don't know if you've seen the latest video that came out of the Middle East, where they have the puppets of the little puppet of the kid stabbing the George Bush puppet and saying that the White House has been taken over for Islam. What kind of, because you grew up with this kind of craziness, what does that do to a kid?
Well, you believe the people you trust in, your parents, your teachers, your neighbors, the adults, that's the message that they give you. They tell you Jews are our enemies, they're pigs, they're monkeys, Americans control the world. That's what you start to believe. And what's ironic in all of the outcry from the Muslim world is they can do that. They can make puppets of the President of the United States being killed, but anytime you say anything about their religion or anything critical about their regimes, then you're blaspheming.
What was your turning point? Where did you shake this off? Because I know that you were going off to be basically a mail-order bride, and you were told, you know, the family will come down and hunt you down and kill you, and you were in hiding and everything else. What was it that made you say no?
Well, the tragedy is I became free, mentally free, sexually free, physically free in the Netherlands. It's this country that has always preserved liberty and the liberty of its individuals and really allowed it to a great extent, that is now being faced with the backwardness and with measures, really very serious measures, to silence people, like the Member of Parliament, Geert Wilders, like Ehsan Jami, who wanted to make the life of Mohammed.
These politicians over the Netherlands are remarkable in their bravery. I don't know how they survive. I don't know how the Netherlands survives with what they have tolerated for so long without massive war. Am I wrong?
Well, I think you could be right. You're not right yet, but you could be right, because what the politicians and some of the elite in the Netherlands are doing is they're accommodating all the violence and the threats on the misconception that if you give them what they want, there will be no terrorist actions against the Netherlands.
Real quick, because we have to go into a break, and I'd love to spend an hour with you sometime, but you have to actually now pay for your own security Is there a way, if anybody wants to help you pay for your own security, they can? Is there a website or anything?
Yes, there's a website. There's ayanhirsiali.org, and it's self-explanatory. It tells you how you can donate.
America, I have to tell you, this is one of the most brave women you've ever met in your entire life. And now, because of all kinds of stuff, she has to pay for her own security, and it is absolutely remarkable what this woman has gone through and what she continues to go through. Please check out the website. Ayan, always a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Glenn. Thank you.
We'll be back in just a minute.